Welcome back to Creekside Homestead, Alaska. As you can tell from the title, 2025 garden season is beginning. Very excited, even though it is the end of February. Still snow on the ground outside, but here in Alaska we have to get things started really early inside, and today we're starting with our onions and peppers. Should have started the onions about 2 weeks ago. These are my 2025 seeds. And these should have been started, like I said, about 2 weeks ago. I did, however, have some old seeds from 2022. It was kind of an experiment. Wanted to see how much of them would germinate. I did 4 trays, and I'll show you guys here in a minute, but only 2 trays out of the 4 had any germination whatsoever. So just as a note, from what I've read, you don't want to keep your onion seeds probably more than 2 years at the very most. They say replace them every year. So that's what we're going to be doing today. And then we're also, if we have time, we're going to be doing our peppers, hot peppers. Sweet peppers will be in about a week and a half.
Good talk. There you go.
Okay, so here are the onions that I started roughly about 2 weeks ago. Started them from seed, and again, like I said, they were from 2022. Had quite a few. I started out with 4 trays, 2 did nothing, and then this is what I have left. And I did 2 different ways. I did, in this tray, there's 1 seed in each cell because they're rather small cells. And then this one I did, I don't know, I just sprinkled the seeds in there because I'm trying to see what would germinate from 2022. And this tray actually did really well. So excited to see how these are going to grow throughout the season. But again, we'll go back and we'll do our 2025 seeds. Okay, so the 2 types of onions that I'm going to be growing this year, one I have grown with, we had quite a bit of success last year with them, and then this is a new variety that I am trying out. These are called the Australia brown onions, and I get these from Baker Creek. They're heirloom seeds. And then this one, which I did last year, is yellow of Parma. So we're going to be doing those again because those grew pretty well for us. And I'm starting out with, I've just got, these are 36 celled trays, and I couldn't tell you where I got them from. I've had them for a couple years. It's probably time to switch over to some new ones. But I'm going to do half of each kind of onion, and I'll probably do 2 to 3 in each cell just to see what's going to germinate better rate. These go down about 1/4 inch. So I'm just going to stick a couple seeds on each one. As you can tell, they're black, so they're hard to see. Once you get them in there, I'll get them in there, press down, and then cover them up with soil again. Yeah, that's really all there is to it. Then we'll stick them, a cover over them, and let them do their thing. It takes about anywhere from 7 to 14 days for them to germinate. And I'm trying to keep a really good count this year so that I know what varieties I want to continue on with. Okay, so I got those all in there. And what I did, I just pressed down on them and then topped them off with a little bit of potting soil. And then I'm just going to give them a quick water. And then we'll get a cover over them. The soil underneath, the potting soil that I put them in was pretty wet. I mean, not soaking wet, but wet enough to where I just really need to just top this off. Yeah. And that's it for starting our onions. If you guys have any questions, let me know in the comment section. But right now we're just going to get a lid on these. We're going to go put them on the shelf. And these are going to go, we're not going to put these under lights. We're just going to stick them on the shelf. Once they germinate in about 7 to 14 days, we'll turn the lights on and then give them a good head start. Okay, so now we're going to move on to doing our hot peppers. I'm going to get them started, and I've just loaded up my cells with some seed starter mix, and I'll just show you what I do. It's super easy, but I will tell you, however, that I've become, I think I have a jalapeno problem, and I'll show you why. So I'm going to do 2 trays of, I'm going to put 2 seeds in every cell, and then the strongest one that survives out of those 2, I will pull the weaker one, and I'll let the stronger one grow once it starts emerging. So I'm going to do 1 tray of just green jalapenos, and then the second tray is going to be my fun tray, I call it, of hot peppers. So we're going to start out with, I have some early jalapenos, some jalapeno peppers, some Tam jalapenos, Craig's Grande jalapenos, and then I also have some datil peppers. And these are from our datil peppers that we have grown in the past, and also some seeds that were sent up by Sean's family, where he is. They grow datil peppers. So we're going to try and see if these germinate this year. That'll be fun. And I'm going to do 4 of each of these. So we're going to start with, I believe, just the jalapeno. Yeah. So again, I'm just going to put 2 seeds. And these are a lot easier than onions to see, to know where you're putting them. 2, 4, 6, 8. And you can see that they're light color. So I'm just going to place them in each cell like that. And what I do is I put my seed starter mix in, I put the seeds in, and then I top them with about 1/4 inch of potting soil. And the seed starter is just going to help them. It's pretty loose, so it's going to give their roots, the root system, good growing space. Okay, so there's the jalapenos, and then I'm just going to keep going on. We're going to do our early jalapenos next. And I think I'm going to do, I've already labeled these. So our datil peppers are next. See how well they stored, and I just stored them, and they stored really well. So I'm going to give these a try and cross our fingers. These are our little fun seeds. And peppers are really difficult to grow up here. I grow enough to be able to can our jalapenos, but I just keep trying every year because I'm going to do it. And Sean loves jalapenos, so I haven't had to buy them for, I think it's been probably a couple of years. Like I said, I'm able to grow enough to can for us. So this year, I'm hoping to have much better success. And looks like we're going to start, I have these labeled already, so we're going to start with our Greek pepperoncini. I have not grown these before. These are new. So I have 2 cells set aside for those. But we're going to just do them like we did the jalapenos. Yeah, it says 1/4 inch. Next up is my banana pepper. These are just, I have my tried and true ones, but then I love to experiment each year with a couple of new varieties. These are Sugar Rush Peach Hot Peppers. I love these. These are so good. I've been growing these for, this will be my 3rd year. They have a like a sweet heat to them. They're not super hot, but you do get that bite. Okay, next up is, so these are daddle peppers that I got from Baker Creek, and these were free seeds from them. So when you spend so much, you get a free pack. So this would be a good comparison to see if these daddle pepper seeds grow versus the daddle seeds that we got from Sean's family. Okay, moving on. Pumpkin spice is what's next. This is a new one. Haven't grown these before, so I'm super curious as to how these are going to turn out. Black Hungarian. Okay, these are one of my absolute favorites. They grow really well. Grew them for the first time last year, and they will be one that I grow every year. Next should be the cayenne. These are called cayenne long slim peppers. Again, first year for these. Haven't grown them. Don't know if I'm going to be able to. I don't know if my growing season is going to be long enough, but we're going to give it a try and see what happens. We're going to give all these hot peppers a good, hopefully, jump start. So I will grow them on a warming mat. I'll start them on a warming mat and under lights. Just gives them a boost for up here. Okay, next we have, these are sandalwood hot peppers. These next two, or the last two I should say, I have not had any luck with. Tried to grow them for the first time last year. Did not get anything from either one of these. But I'm going to try again this year because I have seeds. So again, that was the Sandoval hot pepper. And then this last one, it's called a Pequeño red and yellow blend. Didn't do anything for me last year, so we're hoping that I get something out of it this year. These are supposed to be like little mini peppers, so I'd love to see how they do. Okay, so that is it for putting those in. And now what I'm going to do, I'm going to put my gloves back on, and we're just going to top these off with some potting soil. Get them watered. And then I'm actually going to take these inside my house. We're out in the she shed right now. I'm going to take these inside and get them under warming mat and under lights that we have set up in the house. I would leave them out here with the onions, but again, they're jalapenos, and so I want to try and give them their best possible start that I can. And it's a lot warmer in my house to do that. So I'll show you when that setup's all complete once we get them inside. But now I'm just going to get these topped and watered. So once I get these on the warming mats and under the lights, I will continue to check on them every day to make sure that they do not dry out. You do not want them to dry out at all. So again, I'll keep checking on them, and then once they emerge, I will bring you guys back along and show you the progress. Thanks for watching. See you in the next video.